Hi, in this video we'll have a look at how to perform state management in Flutter. State management is a key part of any Flutter application. It is the process of keeping track of the data and logic that make up your application. There are a number of different state management solutions available for Flutter, but in this video we'll focus on the most popular one, Bloc. Bloc is a state management solution that was created by Google. It is based on the concept of blocks, which are small, isolated pieces of state that can be easily managed. Blocks are typically used to manage the state of individual screens or components, but they can also be used to manage the state of the entire application. Block is a powerful and flexible state management solution, but it can be a difficult to get started with. So let's see how we can do so. The first thing you need to do is install the Bloc package. You can do this by adding the following line to your pubsec.yaml file, which is the dependency of the block. For example, here for reference, we have chosen the version 1.0.0. Once the package is installed, you need to create a Bloc instance. This can be done by adding the following line in your main.dart file. So as we can see, we have imported the Bloc package and then we have created an instance of Bloc called Bloc. The Bloc provider dot off function takes a build context object as an argument. This object represents the current state of the application and it is used to create a Bloc instance. Once you have created a Bloc instance, you need to define the blocks that you want to use in your application. Blocks are defined using the Bloc builder class. This class takes a Bloc provider object as an argument, and it returns a widget that can be used to create a Bloc instance. For example, if you want to use a block called user block, you would define it as follows. Once you have defined the blocks that you want to use, you need to create a block listener. This is a widget that is responsible for listening to changes in the state of the application and updating the UI accordingly. For example, if you want to update the UI every time the user's name changes, you would create a block listener like this. The block listener is responsible for listening to changes in the state of the application and updating the UI accordingly. In this example, we are listening to changes in the user's name and updating the UI accordingly. Finally, you need to create a block provider object. This object is responsible for providing the block instance to the rest of the application. For example, if you want to use the user block in the homepage widget, you would create a block provider object like this. The block provider object is responsible for providing the block instance to the rest of the application. In this example, we are providing the user block to the homepage widget. That's all. There it is to it. Bloc is a powerful and flexible state management solution and it can be used to manage the state of any Flutter application.